Hey, check out my airsoft crossbow. That just looks like a regular crossbow. No, it's safe. It shoots airsoft bolts and it's got like 300 FPS. Yeah, I don't think that. No, look. I'm gonna shoot that guy over there. It's fine. Ooh, that looks like it hurts, man. Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
How do I tell you this?
Oh, doctor, delete me.
Yeah, you didn't call your hit, so that means I'm gonna have to shoot you again.
Wait, please. No, I have a.
Yeah. Sorry, man. This is the top 5 airsoft replicas that we need. This is my personal list of real world guns that I think need airsoft replicas. Airsoft has been around for like 50 years now, so most guns already have airsoft replicas, so this list is gonna get weird. So with that being said, let's get into it. Leave a comment, anything, I don't care. It helps me out in the algorithm. Subscribe as well. So at the number 5 spot, we have the Malyuk. Now this gun really came on my radar with the whole Ukraine conflict, which is kind of sad, but it's a really cool gun. Like, actually, the Malyuk is literally a bull-pumped AK. No, like, seriously, the Ukrainian government had a bunch of AKs lying around. They were like, screw it, let's bull-pump it. And they made this thing, and I assume it's a pretty good gun because you always see it getting used by Ukrainian special forces. And because of that, like, you never see a default Malyuk. It's always pimped out and rattle-canned. I think this would make a good airsoft replica because it's made out of a polymer, so it'd be really easy to just bring into airsoft as like an AG, and it would keep the price down. Also, it uses AK mags, which are pretty popular, so there's a lot of people out there that wouldn't have to really change their kits if they're running this thing. I see this thing going for maybe like $250. At the number 4 spot, we have the HCar. The HCar is the modern bar. Ever since I saw this thing on Grantham, I've always wanted one. You know, in airsoft, there's plenty of normal bars, and there's even bars that are made to look like the HCar, but they're just not the HCar. The HCar is more than just a tan bar with some rails on it. It's not just an upgraded bar, it's a redesigned bar for the modern day. Plus, airsoft is just mostly about looks. Like, most airsoft guns are similar on the inside, so that HCar look is something that I really want in airsoft. I would love an HCar, but it'd probably be super expensive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this thing would probably go up like 400 bucks or something like that. But I'd probably skip out on a couple bills to buy one of these things. At the number 3 spot, we have the Denel NTW-20. I wanted to switch it up with the sniper. This is a very cool gun. It's used by several countries, but you know it as the Halo sniper. Yeah, this thing will knock the hat off an elite at 2,000 yards, or a regular person, I guess, because this thing holds the record for the 9th longest sniper kill at 2,324 yards. Imagine being the guy getting hit with this thing. Like, that would suck. Just to put in perspective, this is like an anti-material rifle. It's not a sniper rifle. It's designed for taking out engine blocks on vehicles and combating lightly armored vehicles. It uses an autocannon barrel. Keyword cannon. So yeah, in airsoft it would be unwieldy. It would be probably very expensive. Would I still want one? Yes. I'd see this sniper coming in 2 forms. First, just like a regular spring version to maybe make it a little more affordable so like more people could get one. And then a gas blowback version. I could just imagine the look on players when they see the entirety of the bolt, which is massive on this gun, moving back and recoiling. I feel like it'd just be a cool experience. And this would also be a really cool gun for like airsofters out there that are like cosplaying as UNSC forces or whatever. This thing would be demonstrably expensive. Like, I'm talking $600 plus. I want this gun. I probably could even afford. All right, at the number 2 spot, we have the Ash 12, or also known as the Shock 12. It's the Odin from Call of Duty. It's a bull pump rifle from Russia. It's a relatively small gun, especially considering that it shoots a massive meme bullet, and it has a demonstrable amount of recoil. And apparently it was designed and is used by the Russian police for close quarters combat. I guess the Russian police's goal is to just absolutely destroy the perp. I think they probably need a Denel NTW just to be safe as well. I imagine the airsoft version of this gun needs to be a gas blowback, and it needs to be a really hard kick gas blowback so that you get that real Ash 12 experience. I'd also love it as an AEG, and I think it's made of polymer, so you know, you could probably do that and make it relatively cheap as an AEG for like $250. But the gas blowback version would probably be what I would look for. Before we get to the number 1 spot, we have a meme pick, and that is the Type 88-2. The North Korean Type 88-2 is a copy of a copy. It's a copy of the Chinese Type 56, which itself is a copy of the Soviet AK-74. So yeah, the North Koreans' main battle rifle was kind of like a test tube baby. And yeah, it definitely looks like one. It's a knockoff AK with a fat helical mag that apparently is feeding 545. And it has this absolutely emaciated skeleton stock. It's a terrible gun. Like, literally, it'd be so front heavy, you would not be able to hold this and shoot it. That is even if it does feed. Like, this gun definitely has serious feeding issues. kind of like the North Korean government. In Airsoft, this would be an absolutely funny gun to have. It'd be more like a wall hanger, but like just going out to a field with this absolute joke of a gun, it would just get a lot of eyes. It would 100% be expensive. Like, it would not be cheap, but I would love to have one nonetheless. At the number 1 spot, we have the SKS. It's absolutely a crime that we haven't gotten an SKS in Airsoft yet. It's a goated gun. Real life, yeah, it's a nice gun, but what really made this gun stand out to me is Tarkov. And Tarkov, the SKS is known as the Chad Killer. It's a super affordable gun that you could use to fight against some of the most geared players in the game. The Magpul version of this gun is just absolutely gorgeous in game, and I just have so many hours with this thing in Tarkov that I want one in real life. In Airsoft, I would imagine it coming in 2 forms, like a wood version and the Magpul version. And I know it's a little bit of heresy. I probably want the Magpul version first because they would be cheaper. It's made of polymer and it'd be more affordable and accessible, and it'd probably be the version I would buy. I wouldn't go for the wood one. Then also make a wood one for, you know, the reenactors and people that like those like World War II era guns. But I'd prefer this thing as an AEG so that I could actually afford it. I'd see it going for around $300, maybe $400. So yeah, guys, that is my pick for the top 5 Airsoft replicas we need. Give me a comment. What do you guys think? What are some guns that we should get in Airsoft that we've yet to get? I asked people on Reddit, and a lot of people want like World War II, World War I era guns. And like looking at it now, we do really have a gap. So should I make a video about top 5 World War II, World War I era guns that we need in Airsoft? Let me know. Leave a comment, subscribe, and have an amazing, wonderful day.